Every child is an artist. The problem is staying an artist when you grow up. With this creative thought, this is Miss Anupama welcoming you all on Miss Anupama's channel. So my dear friends and students, today in this session we are going to learn about a very creative topic of English Balbharti standard 4th, and it is lesson number 10. Now actually it is not a lesson, it's a activity base. Okay, here you have to do some activity, okay, like creative activity you have to do. Okay, so now let's see subject English, page number on 21 and 22. Be a craftsman. Okay, be a craftsman. And in this marbling we are going to learn, and this is an activity based lesson, my dear friends and students. Okay, activity based, so this lesson is not having any exercise. Okay, understood? Now here what you need is the first topic. Okay, what you need, it's a subtopic. Okay, what you need to perform this activity, and then what you do after taking this things, what you have to do, that is described in this lesson. Okay, which is on page number 21 and 22. Okay, then very quickly we'll begin a session. Okay, friends and students, chalo, we'll begin our lesson. Okay, I told you this is not a lesson, it's a activity. Okay, this is an activity based lesson. So hence there will be no question and answers or exercise or things to do. This is a activity. Okay, and the name is Be a Craftsman. Okay, now what is this craftsman? Like craftsman means man, you know. Okay, crafts means like a worker skilled in a particular craft. Okay, worker skilled. Okay, skilled in a particular craft, my dear students. Okay, there is no innovation or creativity. Okay, so each and every person is skilled, he or she is having a particular creativity in him or her. Okay, so innovative ideas everybody gets. So only the thing is that you have to realize that you are having a craft in which skilled. Okay, so my dear friends and students, today we are going to know more about Be a Craftsman, and here the skilled is mentioned is a marbling. Okay, marbling means like a patterns. Okay, patterns on a plain paper, sheets, and different colorful beautiful designs and prints by mixing different colors, and how the work comes out, how the beautiful the work is done, that we are going to learn. It's a very simple activity. Okay, creativity, innovative, but you should have patience to do this activity. Okay, so we'll begin. Many times you see fancy sheets of paper with beautiful designs or prints. Okay, many times when you go to the this birthday shops, okay, where you get all the things related with the birthdays and all. Okay, bakeries, you when you go there to take the what you call gift wrappers and all. Okay, so the papers, they seems to be very beautifully designed and prints. Now you must be wondering how this designs are made, prints are made. Okay, now here is the solution for all your doubts. You can do this by yourself also. Okay, my dear friends. Now, would you like to prepare your own fancy sheets of paper? Would you? Yes or no? Yes, everybody likes. Now, lockdown period, all are at home due to the pandemic, COVID-19. So, you have an ample of time with you. So, you can try this activity. Okay? Try the following idea. Okay, now you have to try this idea. You can use your own innovative idea also. It is not like that, but follow these steps. But remember to ask for your parents' permission and help to do it. But don't think that now you're grown up, so you can do whatever you wanted to do. No. So For doing any activity, any creative activity, you have to take a prior permission from your parents, okay? And you should ask them the permission to help you out this activity, okay? So before doing it, just take the help of your parents as well as their permission, okay? You may also try this in your classroom with the help of your teacher. Now lockdown period, now unlocking is also started, but yet we are at home only, okay? Schools are not yet open. So this is not possible that we can go to school and we can do this activity, but better you can do it at home only. First, you have to take the permission of your parents to do this activity. Understood this para? Yes. Now we'll move towards the next paragraph. Okay, my dear friends and students? Okay, now the next para, what it says, just see. What you need to do this activity, be a craftsman, a marbling, what you need. Now here, as you can see, my dear friends, like this plain sheet or color sheet you need, kerosene or turpentine or then oil paints and tub, okay? Now a plastic bucket or a tub, okay? This plastic bucket, otherwise you can take a tub like this also, and water. Kerosene or turpentine, plain sheets of white or color drawing paper, oil paints like blue, red, yellow, green, etc. A paintbrush, clips, etc. Okay, these things you need. That is, what you need first is a bucket, okay? Plastic only you have to take, mostly plastic bucket or a tub. Anyone you can select. Then you have to take water. Okay, water is needed. Then kerosene or turpentine, okay? From this both, anyone you can take. Then plain sheets are white or colored drawing paper or oil paints like blue, red, yellow, green, any color, etc. A paintbrush, clips, etc. Now here turpentine, kerosene, you know, okay? Kerosene matlab means मराठीतून आपण त्याला रॉकेल म्हणतो ना, ओके? रॉकेल, लाकडं जाळायला काम येतो तो, ओके? Now turpentine means it's a liquid, okay? It's a clear liquid with a strong smell, which is used specially for making a paint thinner or for cleaning paint from brushes and clothes, okay? That is called a turpentine, okay? It's a liquid form. It's a liquid form having a very strong smell and which is used to make the paint thinner and to remove the stains from the brush and clothes, okay? Understood? Turpentine means you can get it in any paint shop, okay? And colors, as you wish, that many colors you can take. Understood now? Now what you do. Now first and foremost thing what you have to do is fill 3/4 of the bucket or tub with water, okay? Now whatever you have selected, like a plastic bucket, a plastic tub, any one, what you have to do, you have to fill the bucket or tub with a water of 3/4, okay? Not fully, 3/4 of the water you have to fill in that tub. Second one, add kerosene or turpentine. I told you from this both, any one you can select. Add kerosene or turpentine to the paints which you are taking, oil paints, okay? That you have in separate thin, okay? In a separate thin you have to take that oil paints. And what you have to do, you have to add kerosene or turpentine to that paints, okay? Oil paints. This will make the paint thinner. I told you, okay? Turpentine, the main use of turpentine is to make the paints thinner, okay? So this will make the paint thinner. Do it with the help of an adult, okay? You have to take the help of your elderly person, those who are at home, your parents, grandparents, or elderly brother or sister, okay? But don't do it alone, okay? Understood, my dear friends and students? Yes. Then third one, add a few drops of paints to the water. Now to the paint which you have mixed up some oil, kerosene or turpentine, that paint you have to drop it, few drops of paint to the water using a paint brush. Okay, stir the water gently with the brush. Okay, you have to stir it, okay, in which you have put that paint, that you have to gently stir with the brush. You will see the paint's color twirling around in water. Okay, now you have mixed the water, so twirling means moving round and round. Okay, that color moves round and round on the water, it floats. Okay, why? Because in that oil paint, turpentine or kerosene is there. Okay, so it will not dissolve in water, but it floats on the water. Understood, my dear friends and students? Yes. Okay, now here you can see, here this man has taken one a tub. In that he has dropped some oil paint. Okay, and he is mixing lightly, he is mixing it. Okay, twirling it. Understood? Yes. Now we'll turn the page number 22. Okay, my dear friends. Now, okay, my dear friends, we are on page number 22 now. Now see here. Now put the paint plain drawing paper. Now after putting the water, filling the tub with 3/4 of the water, then adding the paint, then you have to stir it and then twirl it with the brush. And what you have to do now, put the plain drawing paper sheet on the colored surface of water and press it lightly. Okay, don't press it very hardly. I just drip it into the water. Okay, what you have to do, you have to just lightly tap on the paper. Okay, lightly, very lightly. Okay, so put the plain drawing paper, you have to put it on that water, okay, sheet of the colored surface of water, and press it lightly. Okay, then next point, lift the sheet of paper carefully. Then what you have to do, you have to lift the paper sheet of the paper very carefully. You will see colorful shapes on the sheets. Okay, you see what, when you lift the paper, you see the colorful shapes on the sheet. Use a clip to lift the sheet to avoid staining your fingers. Okay, my dear friends, don't lift it by your bare hand. First and foremost, you wear a gloves when you are doing this activity, safe for your fingers and for your hands. Okay, so what you have to do, you have to wear the gloves. If you are not having a gloves, then you have to lift the paper sheet properly with the clip. Okay, hold the sheet with the clips and very slowly and properly you lift the sheet. Then keep the sheet aside for a few moments, okay, to let it dry. Okay, for few moment, what you have to do, you have to keep the sheet for drying. Okay, you can keep it outside also. Okay, you can just put the clips to the string and let it dry. Understood now till here? Okay, now next line, what says, you can see, you can use your fancy paper sheets to make envelopes, greeting cards, or to make paper craft articles. Okay, there are different types of papers like drawing paper, writing paper, tissue paper, then brown paper, craft paper. So you can use this, your own creation, your own creativity, your own craft paper, color paper. You can use it, this fancy paper sheets, for making your envelope, then greeting card, so many things. Okay, paper craft articles you can make by your own. Okay, this gives you a self-satisfaction that you made this color paper, okay, color sheet. Understood, my dear friends and students? Yes, definitely you have to try. It's a very easy activity. Okay, next we'll see what is there. Okay friends, now staining. Staining means leaving a mark that is very difficult to remove. So better you have to wear the gloves when you are doing this activity. Now here on page number 22 in a box, okay, some important information is given to you. We'll just discuss on this. You must have noticed that the oil paints dissolve in turpentine or kerosene but not in water. Now what is the meaning of dissolve? Dissolve means to mix with a liquid and become part of it. Okay, Now kerosene and turpentine, when you mix it with the oil paint, it that liquid become a part of it. Okay, so it dissolve, it mix up easily with the turpentine and kerosene, what, oil paint, but not in water. But that oil paint doesn't what, do not dissolve in water, they float on water. This thing we have learnt in our EVS part 1 also, the things that floats and the things that sinks in water. Okay, so our oil floats on water. Okay, that is why this technique, we can use this technique to create fancy shapes on paper. This is the reason why this technique is used, to make fancy shapes of paper. Okay, understood? Now last paragraph is remain, we'll see. Yes, my dear students, you can see here 3 different patterns, shapes, okay, of marbling paper is given to you. Okay, this is a pattern for you, sample for you. You can see like this only you can create by using different colors. Here you can see brown, blue, white. Okay, here yellow, green, then brown color. Okay, and here pink, many colors, they are mixed, and when you twill that snow, that shapes and that pattern appears on the water, and when you put your paper, when you press it lightly, that pattern, it emerges on the white sheet or colored sheet. Okay, when it dries, then this type of pattern you'll get. Isn't it so beautiful? Okay, it looks so beautiful and awesome, my dear friends and students. Okay, you can also create like this. Now the last paragraph says that marble, you know, gotia. I love to play goties when I was a child. Okay, I used to play. Now these are the marbles. Gotia म्हणतो ना आपण यांना. Okay, understood? Can you see here? These are the marbles. I'll just put it here, you can see. Okay, now here marble is a kind of hard stone. Can you see? This is a marble which is a very hard stone, which is usually white. Okay, usually, okay, it is usually white with dark veins inside. Okay, dark veins inside. Okay, you can see dark veins are there inside, different colors, veins. Okay, now what is this veins? Veins means narrow strips. Okay, narrow strips of a different colors in some types of stones. Okay, here yellow color you can see. Okay, inside the marble there is a yellow color, veins are there. Can you see, my dear friends and students? Yes, so these veins are a narrow strips of a different colors in some types of stones. Now this marble is a stone only, it's a very hard stone. Okay, it's a hard stone. So marble can be polished very well. So these marbles can be polished very well, my dear friends and students. Okay, very well. This process is called a marbling. This process of polishing is called a marbling, because the pattern creates in this process looks like the pattern in marble. So it is called a marbling. So this process is called marbling because the patterns created in this process looks like the patterns in marble. So it is called a marbling. Understood, my dear friends and students? Please try this activity at home under the guidance of your parents and help, and you enjoy. I guess that you will enjoy this activity. Okay, so thank you for watching the video, all my videos, and please do like, share, subscribe, and hit the bell icon, and also you can go to the I button, and there also you can get all my videos and follow it, and stay at home and take care of yourself and your family members, and be happy, and see you in the next video. Bye for now.